Hey out there, Akronites. Welcome once again to Around Akron with Blue Green. Now, this is an amazing episode. This episode's all about up-and-coming areas in Akron, cultural enclaves in Akron, and places you need to see here in the city of Akron. All of this and much more on Around Akron with Blue Green. Now, to kick this episode off, we are here at the Historic Art District on the corner of Maiden Lane and Market Street with this amazing mural here behind me provided by the Art Bond Brigade. Now, this is truly a cultural enclave here. You have art, you have culture, you have food, you have music, you have so many great things here and literally a baseball throw away. Let's go see what this place is all about. Nestled in downtown Akron, the Historic Arts District is located in the area of South Main, South High, Broadway, and East Market Street. And it is an area where you can see some of the best fine art, literature, and music, and you can pair it with fine dining, artesian ice cream, freshly roasted coffee, and locally brewed beer. Even though it's downtown, safe parking is plentiful and generally free after 6 p.m. on weekdays and free on weekends. Since the very beginning days of Akron, Main Street and Market Street have always been a busy location. Historically significant buildings like the Everett Building, the United Building, which is soon to be the Boutique Hotel, the Akron Art Museum, which was originally the Akron Post Office, the old Akron Beacon Journal Building, which now houses Summit Art Space, and the Carnegie Building, make this a very interesting area to tour just for the architecture alone. In walking distance from the safe and secure parking decks, you can reach several locations. If you are looking for arts and culture, you can visit the Akron Art Museum located on High Street, which is a great location to take your family, a date, or just simply enjoy the artwork and the surrounding beautiful gardens. The Akron Public Library is also adjacent to the parking deck, and they have a plethora of entertainment for every level of the family. Summit Art Space is located on Broadway and houses several local artists and new galleries, and art installations are always popping up year-round all through this area. In a recent Vogue article, Chill Ice Cream, Blue Jazz, and the Nightlight Cinema were listed as 3 reasons you should visit Akron, Ohio. Chill Ice Cream is a small batch artesian ice cream maker with some of the most unique, creative, and delicious ice creams that you'll ever have. The Nightlight Cinema is a great place to take in a movie in an intimate setting while enjoying a glass of wine or a local beer. Blue Jazz, which is right around the corner on Maiden Lane, is rated as one of the top 100 jazz clubs in America. This area has some of the best and most unique food that Akron has to offer. Crave, Blue Plate, Urban Eats Cafe, the Chameleon Cafe, and Diamond Grill all sit within walking distance of the parking deck. Akron coffee roasters roast their own unique blend of coffee for the lovers of a fine cup of coffee from origins all over the world. If you prefer a locally produced craft beer, the Hop House has many of the beers Akron has to offer, and the Akron Brewing Company has all your needs covered in its newly renovated locations directly attached to the parking deck. And if wine is your beverage of choice, You can always check out live music and a fine wine at the Uncorked Wine Bar. Any night of the week, music can be heard from local and national acts at both the Blue Jazz and Musica. And the Akron Art Museum has summer concerts in their new outside garden area. One of the newest additions to the area is the mural provided by the Art Bond Brigade, which sits on the corner of Market and Maiden Lane. No matter what your taste, this area is highly recommended for friends, family, date nights, or at night on the town alone to meet new people. Come down and enjoy the murals, visit an art gallery, have a cup of coffee, have an amazing dinner, enjoy what this gem of a location nestled in downtown Akron has to offer. There is something going on just about every night of the week, and many of the events, depending on the day and time, are completely free. You'll never know if you're going to find an amazing local act or an amazing nationwide act touring in Akron, Ohio. Downtown Akron is an amazing place to come out and enjoy, and this is only a small part of what the amazing city of Akron has to offer. Do yourself a favor and come check this amazing place out today.
Today we're in Kenmore, taking a look at the rebirth of Kenmore Boulevard. Let's go see what it's all about.
Well, Lay's got started by Virgil Lay. Like I said, back in 1962. He started the shop, and my dad used to come and get parts from him so he could build his guitars. And then one of my older brothers began to work for Virgil as an apprentice. My brother Dan, some years later, came on and he apprenticed with Virgil starting in 1979. Then in 1988, my brother bought the business from him. Virgil and one of his partners went into making guitar strings, SIT strings, stay-in-tune strings, and he just didn't have time for both. So my brother bought the business, and then in 1991, I came aboard with my brother until now.
It was kind of neat, just all the different kind of stores that were here. I know there was a Ford company here on the Boulevard, and our teacher in Kenmore, our science teacher, J.B. Brown, he went down at lunchtime, ordered his car, and they delivered it to him after school. So that was kind of neat. We just had all kinds of good things happening. It was more shopping. There was shoe stores, clothing stores. There was two hardwares, 5 and 10, a bakery. So it was more like a place where you'd go to shop, especially on Saturday, and you'd run into people that you knew and kind of talk with them.
We see here in Kenmore, I think, a resurgence of trying to bring back music in the area. We have the Rialto Theater for a 6-month period, the live music now. So I think it is helping perhaps the neighborhood see what potential there is, perhaps bringing more live venues here, to getting people in the community to come back down on the boulevard, enjoy being out, having festivals or whatever it could be to bring live music back as well, making sure that's a part of it. I think that's important, and I think music is important to people's lives as well. It makes us feel emotions, it makes us feel happy. So I think if we can get more live events and keep building it, it would be something that the community would enjoy even more.
Well, I'd like to see some new businesses, a variety of businesses come in. Yeah. At one time we had so many different kinds of stores and things that you could go to. And our city building, it had the fire station, and you went upstairs to the library. And there was a dentist up there and a jeweler up there, and it was really neat. And then there was the health department was downstairs too. Yeah, it's really neat. Yeah.
In 5 years from now, it would be nice to see other interests. I would say not just musically, but things that could support what the community would like to see here. So if it's music driven or art driven, it would be nice to see that there's other things here that could really support that. So as a community, we all could enjoy being out and walking the streets. And that could be shops that support that, small businesses that support that. And I think if it opens the minds of people to see what potential there is, and they could possibly think of how they could participate in that community. So if you open the forum for it, they can come and see where they can fit into that community as well. Well, the music here in Akron, I think, has grown tremendously in the last few years. If you look at downtown, it's really taken off. I think in this area, back in the 70s and 80s, there was a great music scene. We have seen a lot of that die off. So to see a resurgence of that, people are able to go out and see live acts, I think is very important. And here what we do is try to provide the musician, the guitarist, the bassist, instruments that are set up and ready to play live.
Oh gee, I enjoy it all, really. We had a variety of bands here at, was it Better Block? And they were all good. They were all good, yeah. I went to live music once and that was really good too. I've never felt afraid. I've always felt comfortable here. Yeah. It's a great place to be from and to stay.
Next up, we're here at the North Side. Now, this amazing piece of artwork is found in the parking lot, and it was inspired by April Couch of Totally Tangled Creations. Now, the North Side has a little bit of something for everybody, whether it be amazing music, fantastic food, or the North Side Marketplace full of local vendors and local artists. Let's go see what this place is all about. The North Side District, nestled under the Y Bridge, overlooks the Cuyahoga Valley and has year-round amazing views that change with every season. Through the years, it has been a neighbor to the canal system, and all of the stores and water-driven industries, such as the famous water-driven mills Ferdinand Schumacher used, that supplied the oats that fed the Union Army to help them win the Civil War. During the heyday of jazz, Howard Street was a safe location for African Americans to stay as a layover between New York and Chicago. The greatest musicians alive at the time spent time at the Matthews Hotel and played at the various bars that lined up and down Howard Street. When you mention the north side of Akron, generally one of the first things that comes to mind is Luigi's Pizza, which was recently mentioned in Vogue magazine as a reason to visit Akron, Ohio. They opened their doors in 1949 and will have a line out the door waiting to get in most any night of the week. Since Luigi's opened their doors, the area has changed tremendously, and if you haven't visited Akron in a few years, you probably won't recognize this area either. The North Side has always been a cultural enclave that has housed the best in jazz, blues, food, and entertainment. The North Side District Market is located in the North Side Lofts and is home to over 60 local vendors and also houses a large bar meeting area, stocked with local brews and food. When visiting this place, be sure to give yourself enough time to wonder, and I guarantee you'll find something you like. This place has food, bikes, clothes, ice cream, coffee, beer, plants, dog treats, custom glass designs, candy, artwork, and just about anything you can imagine can be found at the Northside District Market. And the products are all by local entrepreneurs. If you're looking for a way to support the community, this is a place you need to visit. Live music can be heard playing from the Northside District in the outside area between the Northside Lofts and the new Marriott Courtyard Hotel. Music, entertainment, and amazing food and service can be had at Jilly's Music Room. And during the spring, summer, and fall months, markets, live music, and vendors fill the area with Akron goodness. The latest addition to the area is an amazing mural tying the parking lot in with green space and places to relax and simply start a conversation with one another. This mural was created by April Couch from Totally Tangled Creation. Artwork can be found all over the area, from local photographers, painters, and metal sculptures, which can be found lining the street. Take some time to look around at the outside because there's just as much art on the outside as there is on the inside. If you're looking for some amazing ladies consignment finds, be sure to give yourself a few minutes to visit one of the newest additions to the area, the Northside Cellar, for all your unique clothing needs. On the east side, you can find Studio 43, home to Zebra Martel Gallery and Clay Studio, as well as Ted Sikora, a local filmmaker and comic book creator. The North Side is and has always been a cultural enclave, and today you can find live music, amazing food, unique nightclubs with secret entrances at the North Side Speakeasy, to some of the most beloved food in Akron at Luigi's and the DBA, located at the Northside District. This is a perfect place to bring a date or the family, or maybe have a business meeting. The Northside is an amazing place that you need to visit. Bring your friends, bring your family. It's a guaranteed good time when you visit the Northside. And make sure to check out that Northside District with over 60 local vendors. Now, to wrap this show up, we're here at Highland Square. Now, this is truly a cultural enclave here in Akron, and it has something for everybody, from amazing restaurants to a fantastic health food store right down the street to some nightlife you gotta see. Let's go see what this place is all about. Highland Square was a highly trafficked area way before Akron was ever put on the map. The Native Americans who originally inhabited the area would portage or carry their canoes to and from the Cuyahoga and Tuscarawas rivers. Before superhighways and roads, rivers and the portage path would link Lake Erie to the Gulf of Mexico, creating an extensive trade network. The portage path also marked the boundary between early settlers and Native American lands from 1785 to 1805. So Highland Square has been a gathering place for hundreds, if not thousands of years before this land was colonized. By the 1930s, this area was known as Highland Square and was already home to a bustling population of commerce and culture. The Highland Theater and Tricasso's Mary Coyle both found a home in Highland Square in the late 1930s and are still independently owned and in business today. How the name Highland Square came to be is elusive, but its name we have all grown to love. Today, Highland Square is a shimmering gem of what is possible when a community comes together and tries to make their neighborhood a safe and welcoming environment. It has something for everybody, from amazing food and live entertainment nightly, to dance classes and an amazing branch library. Events, festivals, and farmers markets are held year-round, as you can always find something to do with the family during the day and several activities with friends during the night. In the heart of Highland Square, you can always find good people congregating at Angel Falls, Square Records, or at the outside patio of the Mustard Seed. If you're looking for unique food, you can visit Tricasso's Mary Coyle, Aladdin's, Cheese and Chong's, Wally Waffles, the Mustard Seed Market, Mr. Zub's, or Chin's. If you're looking for a place to watch a game, play trivia, watch an open mic, sing a little karaoke, or even watch a comedy show, you can visit places like Ray's Place, Frank's Place, the Square Nightclub, the Matinee, Tangier's, or Annabelle's. And locations like Tangier's draws talent from all over the country that perform live on their stage. If you're looking to shop for some unique goods, you can visit Square Records, Gypsy Grace and the Vintage Goat, Stagecoach Antiques, Next Clothing Store, or the Steam Trunk. Even if you want to play a classic video game or a pinball machine and have a drink at the same time, the Raycade has you covered. One of the largest events held in Akron is Porch Rocker. It is a yearly gathering of at least 130 bands to play various coordinated porches all across the entire Highland Square neighborhood area. You can travel and traverse the amazing tight-knit neighborhood and see incredibly talented musicians fill just about every front porch in Highland Square. Events like Porch Rocker are an excellent example of how a community can come together and put on an event that will get about 10,000 plus visitors to come to the neighborhood and peacefully enjoy life and help expand and grow the community. The Highland Square area has been home to the likes of publisher John S. Knight, Senator Charles Dick, and the Alcoholics Anonymous founder, Dr. Robert Smith. Today, many of the amazing Akronites who help make Akron a great place can be found walking the streets of Highland Square. You never know what local celebrity, artist, or government official you'll be rubbing elbows with when you go to Highland Square, but you are always guaranteed to meet some amazing people, and you will be warmly embraced by the people who make Highland Square and Akron a great place to live. Do yourself a favor and go out and enjoy and explore the Highland Square area. Thank you once again for watching Around Akron with Blue Green. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or want to throw a story idea out to me, you can find me on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and you can also find me at www.aroundakronwithbluegreen.com. Thank you and have an amazing day. Now, to kick this show off, we're here at Maiden. We're here in the historic art district on the corner of Maiden Lane and Market Street with this amazing mural behind me, provided by the art. Next up, we're here at the north side with this wonderful mural. Now this amazing mural you'll see. Now this amazing mural you'll see. Speaking too quick. We're here at the north side of Akron. Now this amazing mural. We're here at Highland Square. Now this place is truly a cultural. Now this place is truly a cultural enclave. This place has.